All right, guys, budget-friendly DIY here. I'm about to do an unboxing and review and install of Coverado seat covers, front row and back row, for the Kia Soul 2016. So full disclosure, I was given these and just asked to do a review. I did not buy these, but I am planning on being, fully objective, but just full disclosure. All right, so open here. There we go. That's kind of cool. So actually comes in a zipper bag. That's kind of nice. Keep it nice and everything. I like that. We'll get this bag away. Okay. That's nice. I like that. That's a good touch. All right. We open that guy up. It's like a comforter. It comes in a little zipper bag. So here's the seat. This is it's like a microfiber type feel. Nice. The gray, this gray part. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. And it looks like stuff inside here. Headrest. Looks like a headrest cover. Yeah. The DOV goes on like that. That slips underneath. Tucks up underneath. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay. It's got potential. Look good there. Let's set that over here. Okay, other headrest, the other front seat. And so then, let's see, that looks like a back seat. Actually, this might be like front back passenger and then front back driver side or something like that. So we'll keep pulling stuff out here. This looks like another front seat here. Or no, okay, this is just the back. I was thinking all one piece. So it's just the back of the seat. And then the seat. So there you go. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right. This is all the front row here. There you go. With the headrests. Good stuff. Okay. It's got a cushion, good cushion to it. Feels like kind of memory foamy, kind of thing. Yeah. I like that. Nice feel to it. Yeah. So this is going to be the back seat then, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Looks like the bottom of it. Bottom of the back seat. Same idea. Got the little gray inlay. And this is I don't think these are real leather. I could be wrong. I think it's fake, but it's kind of nice. There's a little nice feel to it. So got the padding, pad there, and I like the little tissue in between, kind of keeping things protected. And have to check the install instructions, top, bottom, front, back, all that kind of thing. Oh, instruction booklet here, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So I'll probably maybe take some pictures, but I don't know if you can really see this, but I'll take some closer up pictures to kind of throw in there. Yeah, it looks like it lays it out pretty straightforward in the diagrams, so that's good. So we'll see how that goes. So there you have it. Here's all the pieces. I'll get the fancy little bag out of here. Oh yeah, all these little guys. Here, I'm just pulling stuff apart here. These are, I saw in the pictures, these are just part of the putting it together here. So yeah, we'll see how all that works in. Ooh, this bag split open. Yikes. There's other little hooks and clips and stuff. This little bag split open though, so yeah, potential to lose stuff there, but they need to use a little heavier duty bag, I suppose, but otherwise no big deal. So here's all the, I'll check for the parts, but yeah, all right. So we'll get started. All right, so I got my car in here, and so we're gonna start with the front seats, it looks like. All right, so it shows you here, okay, top of the front seat, got to get 3 of these little chucks in there, in that, and we orient this guy. It looks like it wants those little Yeah, you can kind of see there. Yeah, it's focusing good. Those little metal hooks that you saw go on these two little tabs that are coming off the front. Yeah, okay. And then there it is. And okay, slipping it on. Where the chucks go, they kind of dig down through. Okay, and then I think the idea is then the bottom of the seat. The bottom? Oh, I see. Okay, there are little loops on the back side of that then hook onto the little chucks. Okay, cool. Bottom of that. So I'm going to grab 3 of these little chucks. Okay. I'm kind of double check because it's got these, if you can tell here, little slots on the side. So let's just double check. I want to make sure I do this right. Okay, so if you can see, let's slide this inside like that, and then slide that in like that. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. I put this through, kind of inside the loop, through there. I do this little loop in like that, so then it's there, and then just kind of, so it should be one of these guys. Here's a seat bottom for the front seat. And I want these little metal hooks. Okay. I think I want it pointing down like this. So again, there's a little break in that hook there. I'll just kind of slip that in. Bam, okay. And again, I'm having it where it hooks down. I'm pretty sure that's the way to do it. Slip that in. Okay, there we go. Those are hooked in. All right, I'm gonna set this guy. Now it wants to hook on everything. Let go, let go. I'm gonna pull this off and show you. So I didn't pay any attention. There's some snaps up here. I couldn't pull it down because there's some snaps up here for it to go over, get around that headrest. It's actually a nice thick piece there too. I like that. It's nice and thick. Anyway. I sure did. Okay, so what I did, some of the tabs I put these things on were actually from the back, and I'm supposed to do them all on the front. So that's something to look out for. When it's just laying there, you got to pay attention to like which is which. So I put it on the right way, just on the wrong little. So I think you'll see this better from that range. So you see there's this little flap. This is part of the factory seat. And it's got these little hooks that were, kind of clipped under the seat. Really, I mean, they're just clipped. They're just hooked. Then you get that, you get those unhooked, you pull this up, and then you got these guys. So what I am seeing is, I guess I just got to tuck that away. I'll tuck that, the factory flap up underneath here. Just kind of hooks it all together. There, you even get a little seat pocket out of it. This is from a dirty floor. And then while we're looking at this, these snaps, these are the snaps I had to take off to get it over the seat, of course. I'm gonna do the back first and then see how far I can really pull those front ones. Yeah, there we go. I found somewhere. You just have to look under the seat. You'll find a good place to hook the front. So then I want to get this. You see, this is just weird. I just got to get that tucked in right.
super simple, but just I wanted to make sure it was visible. Better you tuck this kind of up and pull that down. Yeah, I mean, let's see, how's it look? It's kind of loose. It's not fantastic. I mean, it's one of those things. I might just for that part, other than the fact that it's got the little gray to match, I might just leave it off. I mean, my headrests are technically fine. They're not gross. They're not ripped. I could leave that part off just because this is kind of loose. I feel like they could maybe cinch it up. I think they're probably trying to use the same one for like multiple different cars, and so they keep it a little loose. I don't know, but yeah. But if your headrests are a mess, it's better. Completely up to you. Okay, so the back seats. So to prepare, I need chucks, 2 chucks on the bottom of each seat back cover, 1 on the back of that middle panel. I think that's a narrower one. You see it's got kind of that wider one here. There's a kind of a larger, wider one, and then a narrow one. And you see it's got Velcro strips here and here. That overlaps on that, but then Velcro straps here and here. So this lays over top. So we'll do probably just all the seats first, and I can always tuck that in. This doesn't even have any straps on it at all there, it looks like. So anyway, 2 chucks there, 2 chucks there, 1 back there, and I do one of those metal hooks here. And that looks like, yeah, okay. And then just start like kind of slipping it over. Cool. Sorry, 2 different methods that you can use. So I guess the idea is you can just kind of tuck those chucks down. And I think I like the idea of just taking it off. I feel like that'll get a nice, just kind of a cleaner fit there. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with method 2, I think. All right, so let's see what that looks like. Do it while in the car, so I'm not in the way of the camera. Like I said, a little bit of brute force. Pretty easy, okay? I'm probably gonna end up clipping it back on, but I think this is gonna be easier. I'm gonna pull it off. That side. That side. And then in theory, I am not responsible for what's underneath this seat. My kids have been driving it to school for a couple of months now. The view, I mean, it should be the same clips as what's on the front, yeah? Lego pieces. This is interesting. What is... Huh. Well, I mean, there's something to be said for just... Can I pull it off just tucking it under? Maybe I can just do that. I can just pull it off, kind of tucking under. I get... Maybe. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see. I'm gonna move those front seats as far forward as they'll go. Okay, so see, this has Velcro here. This looks like the outside, just kind of going by where it's cut off. So this is the inside, this is the Velcro. So it looks like it wants to go over there. So get past the baby anchors, baby seat anchors. Oh, there. Yeah, go on the inside. So you got the two car seat anchors. Go on the inside of those, and you can get it kind of down there. Doing this totally by feel. See, I think to get the seat. I really want to do this method of it, doing it under the seat. I just can't figure out how to get this off of the back. Where's it even hooked? Let me see that. Is it as simple as just being... Ah, dang it. What is that hooked on? Okay, so I did decide to go with method 2 on this. So it seems easy at first. You just pull that up, right? There's one key thing I'm gonna show you in the back. If you take all your back, stuff out, the little carrier, styrofoam carrier, and all that stuff. There is one thing here. I got my sockets out, right? Okay. There's a little. You gotta put the back seat down, and see it's pulled off right now. But that guy, there's this little loop right there, and there's a little bolt right here. It's one bolt. Just take that off. I just went in there with my little, ratcheting wrench there, took that out, and bam, that whole thing is coming right out. So now that seat comes out, you got to deal with of course, the seatbelt things. They just slip out. See, they just slip out the back there. Okay, bam. So now we're gonna put one of these seat things on. that's stupid. Okay, so now we're gonna do the center console. This guy goes, this metal hook goes on the loop that looks like this. I already kind of got that hook a little bent so I can get this guy in here. Okay. And then I do my chuck on the other side. Okay, so it's got this funny flap, and it took me a second anyway, maybe sad to admit, to figure out exactly what happens. But lay what's ultimately going to be the top. The chuck goes in back, okay? Kind of get this, you lay it this way, tuck that in back, fold this up, and then making sure you've got your seats kind of in the good position. This flap, yeah, this is kind of there, goes underneath this. There's Velcro on the back side, which is kind of good. I mean, it keeps this pretty secure. They're really trying to, get this as secure as possible. Okay, there we go. Finally got it with the chuck under that. It's got big washers there. And it doesn't need to be, yeah, I think that's totally fine. Doesn't need to be like super tight or anything. We're good there. Okay, cool. All right, I'm assuming kind of the fatter side goes on the outside, like goes toward the door, and this narrower side goes in the middle. Now you've got this little zipper opening here. You could certainly have this third row, third seat belt come like through that and down. I mean, that's, if that's something you use. We don't ever really use it, but you could certainly do that. It's just to have it on the outside. But you can use that zipper that's at the top of that. But there you have it. I've got another seat cover for that. Appearance-wise, I think it looks overall good. Again, the headrests, unless you really need them, I mean, you could skip those. They're just a little bit loose and baggy, but the seats look good. I mean, really, the seats themselves, I think, work, So I don't have a dramatic before and after just because mine were bad before. Just plain and blah and, you know, just factory cloth stuff. So this is just a little more interesting. So there you have it. Coverado 2016 Kia Soul seat covers.